In this video, I discuss about Pascal law and we also prove the Pascal law. Pascal law states that pressure or intensity of pressure at a point in a static fluid is equal in all direction. Now what is static fluid? Fluid means it may be liquid or gas. Static means it have no velocity, means we fill some liquid in a one vessel, so it is called as the static fluid. And in these static fluids we consider there is a one point, and on this point the pressure or intensity of pressure is equal in all the direction. The fluid element is of very small dimensions, means we consider one fluid elements which dimensions are dx, dy and ds, and these dimensions are very small. Now for that we consider arbitrary fluid element of weight shape in a fluid mass at rest as shown in a figure. Now this is the figure, and here we consider it is a triangle A, B, C. Here what we mention? Here we mention it is a weight shape. Means in a 3D we can consider then here it's have certain weight. Then it is called as the weight shape. So from the front view, weight shape is look like as the triangle. Okay, that is a to B, it's have dimension dy, A to C, it's have dimension dx, and B to C have dimension ds. And here we mention this direction. This horizontal is x, vertical is y, and this one is the z directions. And on the AB face, the force Fx is working, and Fx is equal to pressure Px into area. So what is the area? Area is this height dy, and width is, we consider width is 1. So let the width of the element perpendicular to the plane of paper is unity. Means suppose the AB have certain width, okay, and this width is 1. B to C have a certain width, so width is unity, means it is the 1. A to C have a certain width, it is also unity, means wedge have width of unity, means 1. And pressure Px, Py and Pz are the pressure or intensity of pressure acting on the face AB, AC, BC respectively. Means on the face AB pressure acting, it is the Px. On the face AC pressure is acting, it is called as the Py. And the face BC the pressure is acting Pz. So pressure is always acting in a perpendicular direction of the any face. So AB is vertical, okay, so pressure is acting horizontals. AC is horizontal, so it is working, pressure is working in a vertical lines. And BC is inclined, so it is pressure is acting at this 90 degree. So let triangle ABC has an angle theta, so here we mention this is the theta. Then the force acting on this element, so we have list out certain forces which are the force acting on this element. So this is the theta, means this Pz is acting 90 degree to the BC, okay, and when we make this vertical, it is mentioned is this angle is the theta. So first force acting on this element are the pressure force normal to the surfaces. So here we have the 3 surfaces, so we can find out the 3 different pressure or force acting on this side. Second is the weight of the element in the vertical direction. The wedge have certain weights. So these are the 2 forces acting on this element. So first we find out the pressure forces on the phases are. So first phase is the AB. Okay. On the AB we can find out the force. So force is equal to pressure into area. So on the AB pressure acting is the Px. And the area of the AB. So area of the AB means this is the height, it is dy, and the width is the 1. So force is Px into dy into 1. Similarly for the phases A to C, so on the A to C pressure is acting Py, and the area is the dx into 1. Before moving ahead, I request to like the video and subscribe my channels for watching the more video related to fluid mechanics and other subject of mechanical engineering. For FMHM subject, various link is provided in descriptions as well as in car. For other subject, I request to visit the playlist. Forces on the phase BC. So this is the phase BC, and on the BC the pressure or force is acting in a Z direction. So here pressure is the PZ, and the area of the phase BC is the ds into 1. So here we find out the three forces. Second force element is the weight of the element. Okay, weight of the element is the mass of elements into G. Mass of elements means volume into rho. So what is the volume? Volume is the AB into AC. Okay, so when we multiply AB into AC, AB into AC means we can get the area of rectangle or a square. And here we make the weight set, means it is the triangle, so we need to divide it by 2, and its width is 1. Okay, so here we get this volume into rho means density into G. Instance of the AB we can also able to written dy, and instance of the AC we can written the dx, because it is the dimension of the AC is dx and dimension of the AB is the dy, where this rho is indicate the density of the fluids. Now the resolving the force is in a x directions. X direction means this horizontal direction. So in a horizontal direction, here the one force is acting, that is a px into dy into 1. This is in a y directions, and this is the pz into ds into 1. It is in inclined directions. So this inclined direction is also able to convert in a horizontal as well as in a vertical directions. So first force is the px into dy into 1. And what is the horizontal force of this pz ds into 1? So here we need to make one triangle. Okay, so when we make this triangle, what is these angles? This angle is the 90 minus theta, because this complete angle is 90, and out of this 90 we make the theta minus. Okay, so here we apply this equation of sine 90 minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta means sine equation is used for the opposite side into diagonal. What is the diagonal? Value of the diagonal is pz into ds into 1, and we need to find out this horizontal side. Horizontal side, it is called as the opposite side of this angle 90 minus theta. So we apply this equation of sine 90 minus theta. So sine 90 minus theta is equal to this horizontal side, okay, divided by pz into ds into 1. So we get this value of this horizontal force, that is pz into ds into 1 into sine 90 minus theta. Instance of sine 90 minus theta, we are able to return the cos theta. So but from the figure, ds cos theta is equal to AB into dy, means instance of this ds cos theta, we are able to write down dy, means from this triangle A, B, C. In this triangle, we can apply this equation of the cos theta. So equation of the cos theta is equal to, this is the nearest side or adjacent. So adjacent is the AB divided by diagonal BC. So we get equation, that is a cos theta is equal to dy upon ds, means ds cos theta is equal to dy. So instance of this ds cos theta, we can written this dy. So px into dy into 1 minus pz into dy. So instance of ds cos theta, we can written this dy into 1 is equal to 0. Then after we supply this minus pz into dy into 1 on the right sides, then the dy is cancels, and what is the remaining terms? Remaining term is the px is equal to pz. So this is our equation number 1. What is the meaning of px is equal to pz? Means pressure on this AB is equal to pressure on the BC, that is the pressure pz, are same. Similarly, resolving the forces in a y directions, and we get the certain equations, means we can write down these which are the forces acting in a y direction. Y direction means it may be verticals or in a downward directions. First y direction force is py into dx into 1. So it is in vertical direction, we can consider the positive. Now this pz into ds into 1 is the incline, so we can able to convert in a vertical force. So vertical force means here we make the triangle similar as the last case. Okay, and we apply this equation of the cos 90 minus theta, then we are able to get this force vertical downward direction. So it is in downwards, that why we mention the minus sign. So it is pz into ds into 1 into cos 90 minus theta, and the weights have certain weights and the weight is also acting in a downward direction. So here we minus the weight of these elements. So weight of the element is dx into dy, means here AB into AC are there. So AB is equal to dy and the AC is equal to dx. So here we mention dx into dy divided by 2 into 1 into rho into g. Instance of this cos 90 minus theta, we can able to write down the sin theta. So same equation is used, but the ds sin theta is equal to dx from this triangle ABC. So here we apply this equation of the sin theta. So sin theta is equal to dx divided by ds. So we get this ds into sin theta is equal to dx. Also the element is very small, hence the weight is negligible. So when the weight is negligible, this part is equal to 0. So we get this equation py into dx minus pz into dx. Here why we written dx? Because ds sin theta is equal to dx. This part is supplied on this right side, so it is a plus, and dx is cancelled. So we get this equation py is equal to pz, means value of py and pz are same. So from this equation 1 and 2, we are able to return the px is equal to py into pz. So what is equation number 1? Equation number 1 is px is equal to pz. So we can able to write down that the px is equal to py is equal to pz, means all the forces acting on the wedges is same. So from the above equation, so that pressure at any point in x, y and z direction is equal. Since the choice of fluid element was completely arbitrary, which means the pressure at any point is same in all the direction, means we can derive this equation of the Pascal law. And what is the Pascal law? Pressure or intensity of pressure at any point is same in all the directions. So here direction is the x, y and z, and in all these three directions we get the same pressure. So here we derive this equation of Pascal law. So thank you for watching this video. If you learned something, then like the video and subscribe my channel for watching the more video related to mechanical engineering or all the subject of mechanical engineering, and don't forget to share with your friends.